Hello, friends. Anybody coming in? Hello, friends. Anybody coming? Shh. Quiet. Go lay down. Girls, stop. Sorry, if anyone's here and they're hearing that. Hello, anyone coming in? I hate it when it's crooked. Is anyone here? If anyone's here, I spilled water right after our stream yesterday, right on my Clara Markova book, Magical Delights. It wasn't too bad. The page I was coloring was toward the end of the book, so it put a mark on the last page from the black on the cover, or the back cover. But my page did get a little crinkly, so it's dry, but I'm pressing it with some heavy objects to see if I can... Hi, Patty! How are you? I'm just talking to myself here, in case anybody was listening. I spilled water on my book last night right after stream, my Magical Delights. So I'm pressing it right now. It dried, and I think it's going to be okay. The page was towards the end. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Yay, I'm glad you guys are here. I know today a lot of people couldn't go to work, or their kids are home. You know, everyone's been kind of advised not to go out unless you have to. So I figured that we're going to have some people that want to color and chat. So I am here to color and chat. No problem in Patty. No problem. So I'm coloring this page, a PDF I printed from Manja Gates, and it's beautiful. I posted one on Instagram yesterday of the, I'll grab it real quick. I colored this one yesterday with polychromos and a black marker and posted it on Instagram. And this is another Manja Gates. Isn't that so pretty, that picture? And I love how she brings the flower, you know, the items to the foreground and then has the silhouette. I just think they're so beautiful. So that one I did yesterday. I wasn't happy with the hair, but it's okay. Kind of the same color as the tree. But that's okay. I don't usually black backgrounds. I don't usually black. Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome. Ooh, I wish I were there. I could have some cookies with my coffee. So anyway, since I spilt water on my book, it's sitting under a whole bunch of heavy things trying to get flat. And, oh yeah, I spilt it all over my power strip and my keyboard, which thank goodness has one of those, I call it a keyboard condom. It's a little rubbery protector because I fried a keyboard from spilling water. But yeah, I call this my little keyboard condom. Hold on, you're gonna see my arm for a second. I have to put this on. And it fits just so perfectly on there. I love it. Oh, yum, Dee Dee. Those sound delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So anyway, since my Magical Delight is currently in the infirmary, I'm coloring another Manja Gates. And what I did, you guys are going to laugh how I picked my colors. You're really going to laugh. I just grabbed, other than the grays, I only grabbed one gray that I needed. But I grabbed all the pencils that hadn't been sharpened yet in my Holbeins. So these are all the pencils. I think this one had been sharpened, but I'm using it anyway. I was using it last night for the leprechaun. But anyway, this is my color scheme for this page. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you, sexy lady. So anyway, this is my color scheme. I think it's pretty cool. And I'll work with it. I have a lot of greens, so that's good because I have a lot of frogs. I have a frog, a frog, a frog, a frog. I think that's it.
Okay, so Mom,
Yeah, baby.
Pants, I found like a bunch of money.
Oh, your pants.
Yeah.
I thought you found it in the laundry room. That's
No.
always nice when you find money in laundry, isn't it?
That's from Vegas.
My son's doing laundry and he had a pair of pants. Hi, Katie. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it's so nice to see you, Katie. Anyway, ooh, I got a package. It's mine. I bought it myself. It's actually, you guys are going to laugh at me again. I am the type of person, when I buy a gift for somebody, I like to think about them. I like to put thought into it. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy similar things for other people, but I really personalize it and think about that person. So I had seen these bracelets, and so they're for Christmas. I already bought Christmas presents, and I actually bought them for my mom and my sisters, and my daughter and my nieces. So they're gorgeous, and they're a responsible company. They source them from normal from ethical places, and they're glass beads. I don't know if they're glass beaded bracelets. So this one's called Fire Within. Here, I'll take them all out. It's fine because they're not. I'm not gonna keep the ones that are together. So this one is called, and it's a petite for my really little niece. She's very tall but very slender, and it's called Fire Within or something like that. Isn't that gorgeous? And she's just a little pistol. She's just a little pistol. So I thought that was perfect. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so beautiful, and it's stretchy, or it's not stretchy, but hopefully she'll be able to get it over her hand. But she's pretty slender. So there's that one, and they're just so beautiful. Okay, so that one's for her. Oh, I wonder why they wrapped some in. They wrapped them all different. Maybe they just have them stored different. Okay, so this one, oh, they're all wrapped up together, but they don't go together. This one, let me cut them because I'm going to cut them anyway. Hey, honey. Oh, there they are. Anyway, my son found money in his wallet, in his pocket from when they were in Vegas. Hold on, I dropped that little plastic thing. Okay, so that one was the fire. This one's for my daughter, and this one's called A River Flows Through Her. And my daughter is very, strong, and she had a baby at 15, graduated high school with honors, got right into university. She's now a mother of 3, and she and her husband, they're the parents of the first two. I mean, the first one, they were only 15 when they had him. He turned 16 right after, but anyway, I thought that was just beautiful. A river runs through her. What am I doing? Why am I so behind? Hold on, I must have done something. Oh, I wasn't live. Sorry, guys. Okay, I hope everything's going good. You guys can see me okay. Is everyone okay there? Thank you. I love them. Were you guys seeing me okay? These are for my mother and my... No, I think these are for my sisters. This one is, these ones don't have a lot of meaning, but the colors are very, their style. One is cinnamon spice, and one is, I can't remember, but I just think they're gorgeous. I can't remember what they're called. I wish they would have labeled them. And then these two, this one, okay, this one is for my mom, and it's called Desert Sands, and my mom lives in the desert, and I just thought that was really pretty. It's real feminine. It's got some pink in it. Is everyone there? Oh, good. Okay. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks, Kim. So that one's for my mom. And then this one is for my other niece. And she's the baby of the grandchildren. And she is a real bubbly. And so this one's called She Sparkles. So for my 2 nieces, they're the ones I really put a lot of thought to, and my daughters. But they're fire. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up. And then and then She Sparkles. Let me look it up. I want to see what the name is. I have it in my email. She spark. Oh, flamethrower. That's the one that's so, red and orange and yellows. I love it. It just looks like a sunset or something. So that's flamethrower. And she's just a pistol, so that's perfect. And then, this one is cinnamon and honey. And this one is Cider Lane. Aren't they so pretty? For the bracelets, I can put their website. Is that what you wanted, Dee Dee, for the bracelets? Thank you. Yeah, and they were on a 50% sale. I got all of them and one for myself that was actually twice as much as theirs, but I didn't get it because of the expense. I bought it because I just really loved the colors and the meaning of it. It was for National Women's for International Women's Day of the Woman. So let me get the website. The name of the company is Lotus Sky. Let me put it in there. Oh, thank you. Lotus Sky. I think it's just lotussky.com. Why didn't they give me? Because it's Lotus. Here it is. Lotus Sky Jewelry. That should be it. Did it come through? And it's the new fair trade movement in Nepal is pioneered by women who recognize that they are the key to poverty alleviation in the next generation. We believe that true fairness requires equality and a woman's presence at the table. Fair trade must acknowledge women's roles in investing in both their own educations and those of their children. For this reason, we promote an investable wage that ensures artisans, creatives, and producers can save at least 50% of their income after basic life expenses are met. So it's a really great company, and so it meant a lot to me. And the one that came in the blue package, now I think it was these three. Can't remember which ones came in. I think it was these three that came in here, and that they gave a picture of the person that handcrafted them. Isn't that really cool? You're welcome, Dee Dee. You got it all okay? Yeah, I was really excited about it. And you can even get on a like a subscription where they send you a new bracelet like every month or every quarter or something, and they send them in these really beautiful boxes. Oh, and look at this. This envelope is sustainably handcrafted from the renewable Himalayan Lacta shrub. How awesome is that? So this was made from a bush that is sustainable. So that, I just like to do things that mean something. It's important for me to not just give a present because it's Christmas. So that's why I pretty much shop all year, and it, and it also takes the worry off my mind. And I just thought they were just gorgeous. I mean, those are so pretty, and they feel so good. I just hope, I didn't realize they're not stretchy at all. And I don't know that I'd even be able to get one on my hand. And I don't know about my sisters. Yeah, thank you. And even if we don't wear them, they're pretty. Because I don't think I can get it on. I probably can if I didn't have my rings and my brace. I probably should have bought a little bit. There was one size more. No, I think I would be able to get it on if I didn't have my rings and my brace. So I think my sisters will be able to get it on. It gives just a little bit. And the glass beads, and watching them put them together is so incredible. They take those needles and they scoop up those glass beads, and it's really cool to watch. Oh, so anyway, this is by Monja Gates. If no one heard, yesterday I spilled water on my the picture I was coloring last night. The leprechaun, I called it, for Magical Delights. And yeah, I spilled water on it. I think it's salvageable, but it's in the infirmary right now getting flattened. It's all dry, but it had a little bit of a bubble, so I'm trying to flatten it. And I'm coloring this with all the Holbees that I hadn't sharpened, except for the grays. I didn't pull all the grays out because I haven't used all of them. But I pulled out all my colors that I hadn't sharpened, and that's my color palette. I thought that was pretty funny. It really is kind of a silly color palette, but I'll make it work. I put purple down in the shadows. It's this gorgeous color. It's called Raisin, and it is just beautiful. I did it really light because I didn't want the hi Victoria, thanks for coming. I didn't want it to be real purple, but it's let me show you. Sorry for the arm again. Remember, I spilled water on this before. I'm terrible. And I have it way far away from me. Look at this color. Can you guys see it? It's just a beautiful purple. It reminds me of the dark purple or the purple grape. Is it? No, black grape and Prismas. But you don't see this color very often. And I love it. It's so pretty. Can you guys see it okay? So it's called Raisin. It almost looks like it's a brown. And then you put it down and I was like, yummy, that's so pretty. So what is everyone doing today? Hanging out? So anyone got kids home or husbands home? Because no one can go to school now. Anyway, so I'm coloring this frog up here. And I have a lot of greens that I hadn't sharpened, so that was good. The Holbeins have a ton of greens in this set, which is good because I color a lot of Joanna Basford, and I really like coloring landscapes, flowers. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh well, that one wasn't supposed to be in there. I think I was using summer green. Oh, yep. My sister is a, oh, well that's good, Patty. My sister is a health assistant. That's what I used to be in the nurse's office. And they were told that the school district was closed, but then she was required to report to work, so all week. So I don't know if it'll be a full day for her or not. I'm not sure. And I know some other people on here that I met on YouTube are also in the education, and they're off. Foot's really weird. It's hard to see it. She's real, sketchy. She doesn't always complete her lines or make them out. So I think we're supposed to be better. And I'm not an artist. Stick figures run away from me. They go down the page and they run off. Oh, good. Where do you live, Katie? Because I live in San Diego, and it's a nice day. It was a little chilly, though. I had the window open this morning, and it was a little too cold. But I'm sure I can open it in a little while. Yeah, this is a weird, can't tell what's going on with his front. You call those both legs? The front legs and the back legs? I think that's what you call them. So you can't really see his eye there. I'm pretty sure his eye is there a little bit. Kind of make his eye. This is indigo, but I don't think it's really going to matter. I think you would see a little bit of his eye there. I don't know. Alabama, that's right. I don't think I've seen you for a while, Katie. Have you been in streams? I know there's not very many of them anymore. But I haven't seen you on Instagram. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So I generally, you know, am a homebody anyway. But living in downtown, I'm especially just not, you know, we have a community room in here in the building, and you know, there's really only a select few people that I'll be in contact with anyway, but I'll stay out of those areas. No, I personally am not worried about catching it. If I get it, I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't have any underlying health conditions that would, you know, make me concerned. But I wouldn't want to spread it to somebody. One of my good friends is, you know, she's 85 years old, 84 years old. You know, I wouldn't want to compromise her health. So I don't want to catch it just because I don't want to give it to somebody else. That frog looks weird. His eye's not right. But that's okay. I don't care. I'm happy to be coloring something because I tend to talk so much. I don't color. I get nothing done. Oh, got you. Ugh, that's hard. So you work from home, Katie? Do you generally work from home or just during this crisis? Oh, thanks, Patty. I just think his eye there is odd, but maybe that's why she didn't put it in. He's just kind of a fat. I don't know. He just looks weird. I really don't care. It's okay. I'm certainly not making masterpieces. I like to color. I colored one yesterday of hers, a similar, you know, with the some items in the forefront here. It was on Instagram. I can show it again. Oh yeah, Katie. I know, Katie, you work a lot, but yes, with lupus, you definitely have to be careful because you don't want her to get sick. Here we go. That's the other manja gates I colored yesterday. And I don't generally black out a background, especially with having to go in details. So I was kind of proud of myself that I did it. It's certainly not perfect, but I did it. And that's half the battle. And I did it. I don't know, I was thinking about another painting. or maybe in another picture, I followed along with Julie Bouvet, and she blacked out the background with a Posca. I'm like, that's a real big waste of a Posca, but I just used I used my Cali Art brush markers for the big spaces, and then the tiny spaces I really like this Tombow dual pen. I got the first one in a oh, you might, oh yeah, Patty, and you wouldn't want your mother to get sick. I really like these Tombows. They go down really nice. They call it a brush marker, but it's not like a traditional brush marker, but they're pretty tiny. I don't know. Let me stand up and see if I can show you this. Where is it? I can't tell where I'm at. They're nice, and both ends are the same size, but one's black and one's gray. And what I like is they're good for doing eyelashes. Now they're water-based, so you want to do them after you've done all your blending and everything. But I also like, I use the gray for shading a lot, because it just puts down a nice, I didn't use it on this one, but it just puts down a nice color gray to give you just a soft shadow. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's probably not. Let's see if my computer catches up, but you can see it's just a soft line. Yeah, you can see it. So I really like these, and they go down really nice. And but again, I would use them on like eyes and stuff after you've blended the face, and then you can use the black for the eyelashes or the eyebrows. But it's water-based, so you don't want to scratch with it because it will peel your paper, and you don't want to blend over it. It might smear. Yeah, I love them. I got it in an art box, either Sketchbox, Art Snack, or Scrawler box. I tried them all to see which one I like the best, and I like Scrawler box. I'm not getting it right now. I have so many pens, and they tend to give more. I don't like the ones that give paint and stuff, because I don't use that stuff very often. But I have so many pens and everything, I thought I can stop this Scroll box. And if I see one that I really like what's in it, I can just buy it. But I stopped the subscription just for a while. I stopped it, then I started it back up, and they were talking about their 100th box, and they were going to have something special in it. So they ended up having Copics in it, which that was nice. And then, so I got it for December and January, which January was a cool box. So then I canceled it. So I had it for a while, and then I canceled it, and then I started it back up. Plus they gave me a coupon. So if they do that for me to come back, I usually go back for a couple months. So it's always fun. It's like you're getting a present, and then you're like, oh, but I did pay for this. I got a Cause box. I really like those because they're, again, they are ethically sourced. They're promoting women companies or women artisans, and they give some really great things, and I really like, I just like the idea. So I went and got it for a year, and we'll see. So far, I've been really happy with the box, with the boxes. I've gotten 2 of them, and again, I have so much stuff, I don't know that I'll use it all. So I also want to be responsible and not, get stuff just because. Oh no, That happened the last time I used, that's, where did you say you live, Patty? Oh, in Canada, right? New Brunswick, yeah. So, well, that's good. That's really good. My daughter, she lives in New Zealand, and all the cases have been in the, is it improving at all? Has anyone, and Canada, your prime minister just stopped all travel, right? But anyway, in New Zealand, yeah, it could be my phone. For some reason, it's a non, I don't have it hooked up for service. It's just for the internet when I'm on Wi-Fi and for going on YouTube. I thought it was going to be a better camera. I could try going off and coming on again if it's real bad. How's the picture? Is the sound pretty bad though? Oh, thanks, Dee. Oh, good. Is the sound improving at all? I could stop talking. You guys can talk amongst yourself and I'll just color. Maybe I could put on some gentle music or gentle wave sounds in the background. I'm going to be off chat for just a second and tell me if the sounds of the ocean or something sounds better. Dee Dee. You guys are so cute. I could have the sounds of the ocean. You guys want to hear that? All right, I'll turn it off. You guys are so cute. Oh, well, that could just be my voice. You guys are so cute. Oh, I left the sound on. Oh, I hear how it's a little crackly. Oh, good. All right, guys. As long as the picture's good, I think that helps. Really don't like that eye. He looks a little wall-eyed, doesn't he? My little wall-eyed frog. Oh yeah, my son's in the background playing, it's not Fortnite, I think it's Call of Duty, so he gets a little aggressive. He's actually a very sweet, very compassionate young man, but he gets a little intense on the game, so I apologize if he's a little overbearing, but hopefully he won't. Okay, that's a good idea. I think I'll erase this purple and just make it that he doesn't have an eyeball at this time on that side that you can't see it. Where's my eraser? Oh, there it is. I love these pencil erasers. They're my favorite. I don't really use anything else unless I have a really big area that is going to make my hand a little sore. I'll use the power eraser. Come on, Cheryl, hold the paper down. I'm I'm erasing half his head. Poor little frog. He's all deformed. Oh, this is the Faber-Castell pencil eraser. That's a used one. I can show you what they look like new. And they come, I buy them, you can buy them individually at certain places. Usually I shop at Jackson's. Blick isn't always my favorite, but I have shopped at scrapbook.com. But it's called a pencil eraser, and it's by Faber-Castell. And there's another one that has a white actual eraser, and it is for pen, but this one is for colored pencil. I guess it would be for pencil as well. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to leave this right here. I got to go tell him to quiet down a little bit. So cute. As soon as I go in there and say just a little bit, quiet down, he's like, oh, sorry. He's such a good kid. He's 22 and he's my baby, and he's just a great kid. Anyway, these are the pencils. So you want the pink, and it doesn't ever leave red on your paper, and I love them. I think they're fabulous. And I usually use the M&R to sharpen it, and I use the big hole because it makes it a more shallow point, so it doesn't make it a long floppy at the end. It will be too long, and it won't be able to, I don't know how to explain it, but it won't erase as good. So I try to keep it with this short stockier point. And the big hole does that. So I'll show you what I mean. If I put it in the small hole, I'm getting the eraser all over. Do you see how it just makes it, well, this isn't even really long. This one's nice and firm, actually. That's a nice point. But at times, they'll get sort of floppy. I don't know how else to explain it. Hold on, let me dump all this mess I made. I'm a disaster today. Hold on, oh, mess maker. And I'm such a neat person. I can't stand messes. So I can't just leave it. Anyway, they're really great. I love them. And it's really what I've used from the very beginning. And I went through, you know, some people go through a lot of sharpeners. I've been pretty successful with all the sharpeners I have, and that's been with all my pencils. Last night I broke the tip off, and you know, it was a whole chunk off of a Holbein. And I don't think that that's happened in the 2 years that I've been coloring. I had one Prismacolor, I think it was Parma Violet, that did that. Yeah, every time I would sharpen it. But the one I did last night didn't. It was this one, and it didn't keep going. The lead is in there nice and firm, so it was just a fluke. And I cleaned out my pencil sharpener good. It's the Deli, and it looks like a camera, but it's the one that you pull out, and it's got a really nice aperture here that holds the, it's not really an aperture, but it looks like one on the camera. And it's got rubberized grip that holds the pencil instead of the ones with teeth that mark your pencil all up. I don't like my beautiful pencils. Hi, AJM. Welcome. Oh, cool, Kim. Well, you did wonders with those castle art, so I think you could use anything because you're great with markers, too. AJM, I haven't seen you around. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Rochelle. I didn't see you, sweetie. This one, he looks a little drunk. Are you feeling bad? Who said that? I can't. Oh, Lisa. Oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, are you feeling ill? Did I miss anybody else coming in? Oh, very cool. Well, welcome. I just hadn't seen you in any other coloring chat, so I'm very happy to meet you. Do you just like to be called AJM or AJ or? Well, welcome. I've been streaming a lot more because I know many people are kind of stuck at home, might be a little bored. AJ. Okay, cool. My grandson's name is Andrew Germain, and they call him AJ. Sometimes I don't. I call him Andrew, but he gets called AJ by a few people, and that's what they intended to call him was AJ. But he ended up being called Andrew by most. Oh, Lisa. Well, I hope you feel better. Yeah, he was pretty funny. I just thought he was having a difficult time there. There is one little tiny one right up here. Are these pussy willows? I can't I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, I tried coloring these without sharpening the pencil, and they have a really blunt end when they're not sharpened. I'll probably show you one. This is how the Holbeins come. They come with a real cut off. They're called cattails. Oh, okay. I don't know what pussy willows are then. Oh, sausage plants. Yeah, can you guys see how blunt that is? And it's real wide, so they have a really big core. Oh, you can't see the bottom. Duh. One of my pencils came without the bottom cap. But look how wide that, how big that core is. It's a lot of pencil in there. Because they're fat pencils, and that's a lot of core. But anyway, it came without the cap. I bought them on eBay, so for all I know, they could have been. Kim, you can approve that. Oh, they do. Oh my gosh, you guys said pussy willows, and the YouTube's not letting it show. That's so funny. Cattails. Oh, cool. Well, they look like cattails. But anyway, I bought these Holbeins because we can't buy them here in the U.S. And so I bought them on eBay. And for all I know, they could have been, purchased as a, but it really was one pencil that didn't have the cap. So I really wasn't, they could have been like secondhand, or not secondhand, but that's cute, AJM. AJ. I don't know why I keep saying AJM. That YouTube wasn't letting you say pussy willows. Well, here in the States, that P word is not you know, generally by itself. And saying pussy willows, you're fine, or saying pussycat, you're fine. But the word on its own is a foul word in the U.S. and has a foul connotation. You know, it means something bad towards guys, but it always, you know, most bad words always reflect on a woman, which makes me mad. But in New Zealand, that word is acceptable. It just means that somebody's afraid or acting wimpy or something. And when we were there, because my grandson and my daughter, they moved there a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. And a little girl, not too little, she was 10, I think, one of his cousins called him that. And I about smacked her mouth. I was like, what did you call him? Because I was so offended. What was Deadpool? Yeah, he kind of does. Lisa, that's funny. Deadpool breaking the fourth wall? I don't know what Deadpool. Is this a Deadpool? I've seen the movie. I can't speak. I've seen the first one, but that's all. I don't know. I didn't draw this. Yeah, because these are awfully flimsy plants for this frog to be able to scale up that. I agree. Oh, this one. Oh, gotcha. I saw the first Deadpool, but it was, I don't mind graphics. I mean, I don't mind nudity. I don't mind foul words, but it just was so graphic and it just wasn't something I was interested in. I really do like him, though. And it was entertaining, but I don't even remember it. There was just so much blood. Yeah, he does, or a poo. I could draw that in. But yeah, Manja really did some, what is that called? Artistic, oh my God. What is it when a poet or a writer writes, you know, they don't use proper grammar, or they, what is it? Oh my God. Poetic license. This is an artistic license that she's able to draw a frog on a very flimsy piece of grass, basically, that a frog wouldn't be able to stay up there unless he's just this teeny tiny frog. Yeah, it was pretty graphic. I don't recall it very much. I've only seen the first one. I remember thinking, "Wow, this is a superhero movie that my grandson should not see." He was only about 6 at the time, because it was a couple years ago. Why does what say stream? Monday live stream? Were you implying that it was a stream from the frog? It's probably supposed to be one word. Was that your humor there? Or is that what you were implying, AJ? That's pretty funny. I like it. Yeah, I totally wouldn't be against, you know, marking this up and making it look like that, but I'm not going to do that on stream. I'm not going to put a stream on stream. Oh, it says Streamlabs on the screen because that's the program I use. I don't have a camera. I stream from my phone. So when you stream from a phone, you have to go through a streaming app. So I went through, so it said Streamlabs. You probably can't see the labs, AJ. But I streamed through Streamlabs. I finally figured out how to not have chat on the screen. But then I went in and started using my Android that I don't use as a phone, and I'm not familiar with them. And I use my iPhone usually, but I wanted to try the I don't know what that is. Are you talking about coloring pages? I don't even know what that is. I would think it's something to do with, robots or... I don't know what any of that is, AJ. Yeah, I know. We are too. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with what I have. I don't want to try to learn something new. And my cameras work so well. It's such a clear picture, and it's always in HD, so I'm just not too worried. I think some streamers have to get a camera because they don't have... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, my iPhone will tell me how long I've been on the iPhone. I don't want to know. But I like how clear. Okay, Rochelle, how are you doing today, by the way, Missy? All right, I'm going to take a drink, friends. It's always a perilous event when I do that. I try to drink a lot of water, so I have this giant water bottle, and sometimes it just gets away from me, I guess. Or when I set it down, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. It looks like a vase. It's pretty big. I think it holds 30-something ounces. It does look like a vase, but it's a water bottle. I got it actually in New Zealand. I love it. I take it traveling with me when I, of course I have to empty it, but I only really drink water or tea or coffee. But I try not to drink too much tea or coffee. And everyone knows that I have been, I'm not a drinker at all. If I have a drink a year, that's drinking a lot. And I've been in so much pain and wanting to avoid the doctor. I know what the pain's from. It's not like it's from anything new. And I finally just said, they're not going to do anything anyway. I already, do pain management. I go to acupuncture, I do yoga, I color, but I was in a exponential amount of pain. I think I had a pinched nerve, and I started nipping on some Baileys in my tea. You've never left the USA? Well, I've been to New Zealand 5 times in 18 months because that's where my gorgeous grandchildren are, and I can't be away from them or my daughter. And my oldest son, so my daughter is my middle child, and my oldest son, he is 28, and he lives in Australia for almost 8 years. And he was just here on a visit. That's when they were in Vegas. And then I've been to Japan. Oh, okay. Where do you live now, AJ? Oh, okay. Do you color? My kids are half Mexican. But they were all born here in California. My oldest is from my first husband, and he was European descent. I think his family is Dutch and Scottish, and I'm mostly German and Scottish. But I married my husband, or we don't live together. But we're still friends. He just left this morning. He was here all weekend because it was raining, and he's a landscaper. But he's Mexican, and but he's a citizen, and so my kids, my youngest two are mixed, and then my daughter married a Tongan, so my grandkids are mixed, Mexican, Tongan, and white. Oh, you're so funny, AJ. Do you color? You haven't answered that question. Or are you just home from school? Oh, I didn't draw this. I just color. This was drawn by Manja Gates. She's an artist, a color book artist. But I color. I don't draw. Stick figures run off the page when I try to draw. I'm going to go a little darker with this eye. Yeah, that's a little better. Oh, oh no. I know, it's a really big frog, and this one is even bigger, and then this one is tinky tiny. That one has spots too, so I'm going to give him some orange spots. I don't know if everyone here knows, I just grabbed all my Holbeins that hadn't been sharpened, and that's the color palette I'm working with. So I don't really have a rhyme or reason for, it's just what I can pick from. I'll show you all of them. These are the colors that I hadn't sharpened, other than the grays. There was several grays that I hadn't picked. These are the colors that are in my color palette, so they're pretty eclectic. They're not a real color palette. I think it's funny that there's so many greens because I've sharpened a ton of greens. There are just an abundance of greens in this, in the Holbein set. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. We're all addicted to shopping for coloring supplies. That's one of the biggest things I think with coloring artists is buying the supplies. It's part of the therapy. Oh, who was she? But you still haven't told me if you color, AJ. Oh, Jill. Yeah, I don't know anyone that colored by the name of Jill, but there's a lot of coloring book artists on YouTube and artists in general, and I don't think I know half of them. You know, we find the ones we get comfortable with, and then I don't really search for more, but now nobody streams, so I'll probably, you know, start trying to see if there's others, because I really like to go on to live streams. I like to meet everybody up and talk to them. Oh, you do color? You're so funny, AJ. I'm still not completely happy with his eyeball. or this eye bump. But I'm probably just going to make it worse if I keep trying to. Okay, honey. All right. No one's talking? All right, people, start talking to AJ. Let's do the FBI interrogation like we usually do with new people. AJ, no, yeah, everybody usually talks, but we have some people that are just lurking because they're busy. You're so funny. Well, I'm a talker. I always have something I can talk about. So as long as you're game, I'm game. Are you coloring right now? What are you coloring? Oh, wow. That's probably a precarious position to be in, huh? Because have they been planning the wedding for a while? Hopefully things will really, doing all these drastic measures now will free up, the next month. I really munched my paper here. I don't know what color to use. I have some really light colors. This one's called apple green. Let's color this one apple green. Well, that's a pretty color. It's like a yellowy. And these whole lines are so awesome. You just barely touch the page. Oh, thank you. Hey, Barb, how are you? I'm glad people are talking. AJ was feeling a little neglected and like AJ was the only one. AJ, you're a girl or a boy? A man or a woman? But AJ was feeling like AJ was doing the only talking in the group. I think I'm going to make this, it almost looks, oh, not blue. Grabbed the wrong one. It almost looks like there's a stripe on this frog. So I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to color that red. Give this frog something, because I don't have a whole lot of colors to choose from here. But it does look like there's a kind of a stripe on this frog. Could have been just a fold of skin, but that's okay. If we can imagine that frogs can balance on a piece of grass. Oh, okay. Yep, there is dirt. There's 4 frogs. There's cattails, a boat, a boy, and 4 frogs. And a rope frame. Well, there are frog jumping contests. I've seen those. I've never seen one live, and I've never participated in one. Oh, they're competing for who can stand on a blade of grass, because this is essentially just grass. They're very, very flimsy, and it is pretty funny. I think the only one that would have a chance is this frog here. You're just funny, AJ. Welcome back, Rochelle. How are you today? All right, let me see what color will I use. Whoa. I think I need a dark color to go in there. I think I'll use this olive drab. I used to wear olive drab when I was in the Army. I didn't think it was too drab. I always liked it. There were worse things I could think of wearing, but that was what it was called. Most of our gear, it does go by fast. When we're all sitting here talking and I'm a big yacker, all of a sudden, oh, good. Oh, I thought you were telling me that you were well. I hope you're well, Rochelle. But yes, you were saying thank you for me welcoming you back. Oh, really? See, I knew there was frog jumping contests. I've seen them. Yeah, I'm not happy with frog, I know. I don't want the stripe to go up that far. And there was something else I wanted to erase. I think that's it. All right, now I'll use this olive drab. Yeah, I don't have a mic wire, it's just the phone. So I could do it. When I do it through my iPhone, there's never a problem. So maybe this speaker on the phone, or maybe the microphone needs cleaning, because there's no wires or anything, it's just a phone. I'm not sure where the speaker is. That's the camera. I don't know. I'll check it out. It might need to be cleaned. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the sound sounds terrible, doesn't it? Well, I live in California, so we do have the virus here. All of our schools have closed down. I live in downtown San Diego. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, I'll do a good cleaning. We'll see how that works. Yeah, I haven't thought about getting a camera. I know you can. You don't have to go through a streaming service if you use a camera. But I just love the quality of my iPhone. So and the sound is good for everyone. Oh yeah, yeah. I love San Diego. I can't imagine living anywhere else or a better city. I mean, the weather here, we have what, 275 sunny days? And it never gets real. Oh, wow, that's not too far from me. Well, I'm in downtown. Nothing's too far from me. I literally live at 10th or 9th and Broadway in East Village. So I'm only a few blocks away from the gas lamp quarter. In fact, I live right above the Hodad's, which is a very famous burger shop here in San Diego. There's two. There's one in, I think it's Imperial Beach or Ocean Beach. And then the other one is, I don't know how many cases, AJ. And then there's the other Hodad's is here in downtown. Very popular. Very good burgers. Very good shakes, which I don't get when I'm there. But when other people get them, I'll take some sips. Yeah, I don't know that I really like that racing stripe, but oh well. He's keeping it. All right, what are we going to do with this one? Let's see. I have olive brown. I have khaki. I have raw umber. I can make him look like a... I don't really know the difference between a toad and a frog. I'm sure somebody does. Chili rellenos. The food. Oh my God, I love them. I love Mexican food. Well, we're not on lockdown. What city are you in, AJ? I mean, we're not on lockdown. I still see cars on the road and businesses are still open, but restaurants, nightclubs, bars, they're not operating. But the trolley is still running. Buses are still, I mean, transportation can't shut down. People have to get somewhere. And, you know, public transportation is huge here in San Diego. All right, Patty, thank you so much for coming. You're welcome. I hope everything goes well for you and you have a fabulous day. And I may be on again tomorrow. They are, Lisa. I started with the 12 set of pastels. Oh, wow. Excuse me, I hiccuped kind of. Laredo? That's a song. Isn't it? How is Laredo spelled? Larrodo? Well, you have a big song. I thought everything was big in Texas. Does anyone know the difference between a toad and a frog? I think this toad's going to be kind of brown. Oh, he'll look like the grass. I don't want him to look like the grass. Okay, let's see what I have here. Oh, that's good, Patty. All right, so I can't use this one because this was one that was already sharpened. Well, so I have, and summer green was already sharpened too, or did I? No, this one's new. Okay, so I have summer green, fresh green, apple green, spring green, emerald green, and viridian. That are the bright greens that I have. Oh. So toads are the really... Hey there, sexy Selena. How are you? Don't you live in Texas, Selena? Don't. AJ, I kind of question your intentions here. You're funny. Oh, Kentucky. Yeah, we have this new person I've never met, AJ, and there's some questions that she is avoiding, like whether she's a boy or a girl, and or he is a boy or a girl, and but he's funny, so, and he hasn't said anything inappropriate, or she hasn't said anything appropriate, so we're letting it stand for now. And then these are the kind of greens, even though raw umber is not really a That's a brown. Let me get raw umber out of here. See, I mean, if you look at raw umber compared to these greenish khaki, I mean, this is called olive drab. Raw umber really fits in with those. So I could do a frog this color, or I could do a frog fried chicken. Hey there, soul sister. How are you? Well, there's a sexy person right there for you. Mo. You're so funny. Hey, Mo, can I make you a mod? Do you mind, Miss Mo? I think Kim is here, but she might... AJ's from Laredo, Texas. Oh, thank you, hon. I want to sing now, Donna. I want to sing Nana, Nana, Bobana, Banana, Fana, Fofana. But, wait. Nana, Nana, Bobana, Banana, Fana, Fofana, Fee, Fi, Momana, Nana. Something like that. There you go. You have the power of the wrench, my dear. Me, my, Nana. I know. Mine was Shara, Shara, Bobera, Banana, Fana, Fofera, Faucet. That's what I would say. All right, Nana. Yep. Shara, Shara, Bobera, Banana, Fana, Fofera, Faucet. Yeah, you have to be a certain age to know who that is. No problem, Donna. Nice to see you. AJ. I think you're a kid home from school because your school is closed. Oh, is that the little puppy? Give her a kiss for me. It's spring break. So are you in elementary school, middle school? I think you're probably in middle school, right? Oh, I didn't even go on to the elementary school. Really? 5th grade. I used to work at a school. So you really weren't pulling one over on me, but you're funny. And I appreciate you for being polite and not being vulgar. But this really is an adult channel for adult coloring, so I probably think you should leave. Oh, no problem. Oh, a baby. We'll give her extra kisses. Somebody just had puppies. That's why I said that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your grandbaby a puppy. I know it's spring break. Yeah, AJ, it is an adult channel. We talk about some adult things here. Adult coloring is for adults to deal with stress or anxiety or pain. And we discuss adult matters. So I think it's probably time for you to go find another channel, honey. But I really appreciate you being nice. Oh, I thought you were modded. Hold on. If I could click on it. All right, you should have. It said you were a mod, but now you should have. Oh, you do. So you were the one, Lisa, that was talking about puppies. So I just got confused. Well, kiss both of them for me. All the puppies and your granddaughter. Oh. I know, he does. And he's been very polite. So that's why... Yeah, you're too young, honey. Go find somebody else to go on their stream that is for children. But I appreciate how kind you've been and how interactive. You're really funny. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, he was, I'm pretty sure it was a boy, and he was funny, but he is a child, and I suspected all along, but that's okay. As long as he was being polite, but it was time for him to go bye-bye. Oh, Lisa, I'll find you. Are you Lisa Bradley on there? I will definitely look at pictures of the grandbaby, and because I put pictures of my grandbabies on my coloring. I love puppies. How many puppies are there? There. I can't remember how many there are. So are you Lisa Bradley? I know my video is lagging. Rulies, close your door, sweetie. Rulies. Hold on one second. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, honey, you forgot the door. He just smiles at me with that adorable smile. My son is really handsome. He's a really good kid, and he's just got a killer smile. And, oh, Windy Cottage cards. Okay, I will look for you right this second. My son is just so cute when I go up and he just gives me that, flashes me that smile and, you know, an apologetic look. And he's so cute. He's a good kid. He is really a good kid. Yeah, I think you can make a new one, but I don't think you can change. Oh, no. You know what, Lisa? I changed my name because I was Shara Likes to Color and Chat, and I was able to change it to, you go into, I was able to change it to Simple Coloring with Shara when I changed my channel name. So let me show you how to get there. I'm going to go on there. When you're on the page where you push at the bottom where you click your picture, then you see it says Edit Profile, and you just change your username. Oh, they're called the Three Little Pigs. How sweet. So did you hear that about how to change it? I can show you. So you get on this. So you hit the picture icon and you get to that screen. And then you click Edit Profile. And it will come up. And then you have name, username, website. Like I put my YouTube channel there. And you just click on username. And you can change it. It says in most cases you will be able to change your username back to, I have another 5 days and I can change it back to Shara Likes to Color and Chat. So you just go on there and it'll change. But I don't want to change it back to Shara Likes to Color and Chat. So that's how you do it, honey. You got it? And now I'll look for you. Because even if you change it, all the people that follow you will just get your new name. Oh, did you see what I was showing you? Wendy Cottage. isn't a Wendy. Oh, Wendy, not Wendy. Windy, like the wind. Wendy Cottage Cars. Lisa Bradley, there she is. Oh my gosh, she already has a puppy on there. Oh. Oh, your granddaughter. Is she back? Her granddaughter is so cute. If you come back, Lisa, I'll show everybody. Oh my gosh. I haven't done much coloring, huh? I haven't decided which colors I want to do the next frog, the last one. I don't know if I want to go bright or drab. I'm not looking forward to coloring the lake. It's a big space and I could really mess it up. I could color the rope, that's easy, because it's a rope around the edge. But the other one I colored of Manja's, I really liked it. I put it on Instagram yesterday. Lisa, let me know when you're back. Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah, her granddaughter is so cute. Little smile. Oh my goodness. Oh, he is so cute. He looks like about the age of, oh, but this was way back in 2013, so he's much bigger now. Oh, yes. Lisa, are you back? Oh, that little girl. What's her name? Oh, she is a gorgeous girl. Oh, it looks like Daddy's holding her. It's so cute. So this is the manja the manja gates that I colored yesterday. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, this was Manja's. You see the pictures in the forefront. She does the same. And then this is hers too. So it's the same style. But this one just had a border. This one, I mean, you know, just a line around it. This one's got like a rope. So I can color the rope. Oh, thank you, Selena. I don't usually blacken backgrounds. And I did this one and I was pretty happy with it. I went around all of the flowers and stuff because I just thought it really needed it. Yeah, can I show the pictures on can I show you the pictures on the screen? I'll wait for your reply. Oh, AJ. AJ, you have to go, honey. I don't want to get angry and have them block you. Okay, this little guy, and it says it was in 2013. Ollie. Oh. You accidentally deleted Lisa's. Sorry, Lisa, that was an accident. How did you get back on? Oh, look at AJ. It's a new, go ahead and block him again, honey. He has a new account. He just put AJ instead of AJM. Kim accidentally, deleted you instead of AJ. Yeah, I figured because he looks about the same age as my year-and-a-half-old grandson, but I saw it was 2013, so he's the same age as my oldest grandson, Andrew. He was born in 2012. And then what's your granddaughter's name? This is her beautiful granddaughter. Kim, it's okay. She is so cute. Yeah, it does that, and I hate. That's why I won't be a mod. I don't like it. It's too much responsibility for me. You accidentally got deleted, Lisa. Yeah, this one might be another, guys. Gwen. Oh, what a cute name. Yeah, she is adorable. Now that's a current photo. So is she Ollie's sister? Yeah, they're going to be coming out of the woodworks now because all the schools are closed. Kim. AJ, I know you're still watching. Go find a gamer to watch. We are no fun. We don't interest you. I know we don't. Oh, yeah, only one of my children have children. The boys don't have them, but my daughter is in the middle and she has 3. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that that's him because it's AJM. Hello, Christine. Welcome. No, be nice. He's actually been... Oh, wow. So you have 2 girls and a boy? Layla, that's so pretty too. Yeah, AJ's been nice. He hasn't said anything rude, but he's going to get annoying soon. But, yeah, they're going to come out of the woodworks. Oh. So what's happening with the wedding? I can't remember who was talking about the wedding. Was that Patty? No, Patty had to leave, right? Oh, Donna left. No, Donna's here. I'm brain dead. Christine, she's out for blood. She wants to fry some people. AJ, you've got to go. We know that Alejandro Monchivius is you. It's pretty obvious, honey. Go now. They're going to keep blocking you. Yeah, I've been trying to come on because I know so many people are just, hunkered down and staying at home, and we don't have very many people doing lives. But I decided to do my whole binds. But for this picture, the picture I did last night, I started last night, I spilt water on it, so it's in the infirmary right now. It's dry, but it's being flattened by a whole bunch of heavy things. Oh, I bet Lisa. Oh, it was Lisa. Oh, so much going on. Yeah. That's a really tough call. Yeah, we're hoping AJ left. He's come in as 3 different people. Christine, I don't know if you had been watching, but he came in as AJM and then came in as AJ. And then, but that's so hard. I mean, people put in 2 years into their wedding planning. Oh, that's just, I didn't even think about that until Lisa brought it up. That's just horrible. I mean, I know that there's a chance. It's probably a slim chance because I'm supposed to travel to New Zealand in July. Oh, okay, yeah, he came in as AJ. We think it's a boy, and then he came in as AJM. then came in as AJ, and then came in as probably his real name is Alejandro Monsivas. Well, that's AJM. So it's pretty obvious it's him. But he says he's in 5th grade, so. And he wasn't rude or disrespectful or even, crass at all. Just annoying, so. But anyway, I spilled water on my picture last night, so I'm doing Amanda Gates. But I picked all the Holbeins that I hadn't sharpened. So these are all the greens, and I don't know what color to do the last frog. And I found out that toads have more bumps, that toads are bumpy and frogs are smooth. So we don't have any toads here. These are all frogs. So I just don't know if I want to go bright or if I want to go drab. I have a limited color palette because I only picked the pencils that I hadn't sharpened, except for the grays. I have some grays I haven't sharpened, but I didn't grab all of those. But these are all the pencils I hadn't sharpened yet, all these greens and then these. So that's my color palette. Oh no, that would just be so terrible though. Let's just hope that this extreme measures that they're taking now will get things, cleared up. And I mean, the virus isn't going to go away, but at least if they can contain it somewhat, I just can't imagine that this is going to go on for months and months. When is it, late next month or is it early next month, Lisa? Oh, Kim. Donna. Are you saying you're bumpy? Oh, yeah. So I'm sure the pharmacy is practicing, 6 feet between patients. I saw a picture of parishioners at Mass, and they had caution tape separating everybody by 6 feet. Oh, well, that's good that it's towards, it's past the middle of April. Right. They need to get it, flatten the curve so that it's not spreading so fast, and, hopefully keep it out of nursing homes and places where, not yet, it's still on, but she's so tearful. Oh, wow. I'm very lucky. First off, my pharmacy delivers, and I just got my refills, and I get a 30-day supply except for 2 medications. Okay, Mo, welcome back. I think we got rid of AJ. Oh, it's your cousin. That's right. It's not your daughter. And I know she's so tearful, and it's so sad. Yeah, I'm really lucky that I get prescription delivery. Really? You think so? Wow. He who shouldn't be named? Really? I don't know. I really think it was a kid. I really got that vibe right from the beginning. Oh, really? Wow. Oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That I might be out a plane ticket, but I only paid $6.50 for my ticket. So if I'm out and I didn't get insurance, and I don't know, but July's pretty far away, so I'm really not concerned. But I never even thought about people that were planning weddings. Oh, well, I mean, they have to let her in the hospital. Now in New Zealand, you can opt for a home delivery, and the midwife comes out to your house. My daughter only chose to go to the hospital because why have the mess at home? Yeah, I have Kaiser, so they have like a big central pharmacy. Um, but I hope they don't close down the actual pharmacy where I have to go pick up the 2 prescriptions that they won't do for 90 days. And one of them they can't put in the mail. Wow. 12 weeks? What? That's an awfully long time. That's 3 months? That sounds ridiculous. I mean, are you contagious? What? Oh my goodness. Wow. Is that just in your city, or is that the whole country? Well, I'm getting emails like crazy from different delivery services, and that's the country, Mo. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't looked at the news today. I don't know that I want to. My stomach just turned over. Well, see, the problem with that is that oh, so that people that do get it aren't going to tell anybody. Well, I already bought a ticket to go to New Zealand in July. Um, if I lose the ticket, I lose the ticket. But yeah, I mean, I had bought that before all this. Oh, yeah, your brother is more susceptible if he gets it. Yeah, that's bad because she works with the public, which I don't know how many people are shopping uh, when it's not online. Yeah, I mean, this is huge. But I worry that if all of these really outrageous restrictions come, that people aren't going to report that they have it. Yeah, but he's susceptible, so they should. My son's classes were at college were canceled. Oh, hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried. I mean, I don't mind sacrificing for the fellow man. I mean, if I have to sacrifice $650, at least my ticket was really cheap. But I'd be more sad that I can't go. The money is the least of my worries. right now, New Zealand's not accepting anybody in, except for some of the small Pacific islands that are doing the same measures that New Zealand is. But New Zealand has halted all incoming air travel. But they have no cases. They only had 8 cases in the North Island and no cases in the South Island. They're a very small country. There's only 5 million people. Wow, 3 months is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to start looking in I don't know what's going on here. I don't think we have those kind of restrictions. You know, and we have, oh, wow. Yeah, and, you know, our states have more control than, I mean, the federal government always can give out guidelines, but the states pretty much have. Wow. People planning to stay home, getting. Well, I'm getting a lot of emails about you know, delivery services, and they're taking extra precautions to make sure they're like the delivery drivers are gonna just drop things and then text you that they're there. They're not gonna knock on your door and not wait for you in person. Yeah, and Canada closed its borders. Yeah, you should, Lisa. You should get checked because you don't want it to you know, cause you difficulty. Well, and the stress can cause you to feel sick too. Yeah, I haven't been in contact. I've been in contact with one person, other than my family. My husband. I've seen my husband and my son, but I saw one person from the building here. I did chat with some ladies, but I didn't get close. I didn't hug or touch anybody. Yeah, you need to get it checked out, Lisa. And you said your mom lives with you, plus your granddaughter. You don't want them to get sick. Yeah, and just get tested and then you'll know. Same with you, Nana. You should probably get tested. Yeah, and I'm getting like Grubhub is one of the delivery services. I've ordered pizza from Papa John's before, so I'm on their list. And they sent out telling us how they, you know, already have tight sanitation practices, but they've even increased them. And the drivers are carrying kits, and then Grubhub said they're just going to. Oh, okay, Nana. Well, you make sure you keep an eye on that. Well, and that could be stress. I mean, if you have fibromyalgia, stress can bring things on. Right. The recovery seems to be that they recover really well. And I think, you know, making it public that Tom Hanks has it once they recover and they start, you know, that's a big deal because that's somebody that people feel they know or feel, you know, that he's respected. Oh yeah, Patty. And I think a fever is pretty common with the illness, and that's a big indicator. And shortness of breath, which I'm not sure, does shortness of breath mean you can't take a deep breath in, or yeah, you know, I would do the handle and that's about it. You know, it's not going to live on an inanimate object for more than a couple of hours, they say. I mean, hepatitis B, that can last on something, a doorknob or a faucet or something, for a week. But I've heard that this only lasts about trouble breathing. Gotcha. Um, all right, Lisa. Well, I think we should all have a talk with Nick that he needs to up his up it just a little bit, just to make sure. Good girl. That's the way you should be, Lisa. Squeaky wheel makes the gets the oil. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, and I'm glad that, you know, I went on live and um yeah, that's what shortness of breath. I'll be right back, guys. We've been on for over an hour and a half. I got to TP. I'll be right back. I don't have anything fun to look at. Just look at my picture. All right, I'm back. It is pretty light traffic out there too. I live in downtown San Diego and I have a corner 11th floor apartment, and I can still see the buses running and the trolley running, but I mean, I see parking spaces, which you never see. I mean, ever. And I see so many. And the traffic is just so light. Oh, thank you, Christine. I haven't decided what color to do this one. And it was pretty funny because AJ was pointing out that how are frogs staying on a blade of grass? These are pretty flimsy. I don't think frogs could stay on them. But I said it was artistic license. That is so wonderful. I saw that too. Well, good balance. I still think it's artistic license. Isn't that what it means? Like poetic license is when they can use incorrect grammar or something like that. I am still amazed that, I mean, we have not ever had something so global that connects all human beings. Does that make sense? And I know it's not a good thing. Oh. Oh. Well, thank you, Donna and Patty. Wow, you guys both got the same information. Oh, I saw that too. Yeah. I love them, Lisa. I think I love them. I really like them. They can't be described. They're so smooth. They're almost like a really waxy pencil, like a cheaper brand, but the pigment goes down instead of wax. And they feel like, they feel like butter. Or they feel like oil at the tip. They're so smooth. I honestly can't describe them. They're like butter. And I haven't found a paper that they're not good on. Like, I don't like the luminance. I like the colors of the luminance, and I really wanted the luminance, but I shouldn't have bought the whole set, but I'm just a shopaholic. I think they're scratchy, and I still use them. I just think they're temperamental. But no, the Holbeins, I am touching so lightly. And you can see even this really light color, it's called Spring Green, just shows up. And it's a really light color, real yellow green. And I am putting such a light touch. I don't know if you guys can see it as far away as I have it. Oh yeah, you can see the color on the screen. And it's such a light touch. Yeah, I fell in love with my 12 set, and I probably could have just gotten the pastels and I would have loved it, because I did some pages in Clara Markova's books, I think in Fairy Miracles and in Tenderful Enchantments, with just the 12 pastels, and I had so much fun doing them. And but I went ahead and bought the whole set, and I'm happy with it. I don't regret anything I've bought, even the luminance, because I'm only going to get better, and I'm only going to figure out more and more, and maybe just time will tell. I'm not going to get any more luminance. I'm not going to get the other 28 that are coming out, or 24. Lisa, they're so cool. I'm going to show you. I'm going to grab my book. Hold on. Woo! I just hit something, knocked a whole bunch of stuff down. Such a klutz. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe they were both in Fairy Miracles. I thought for sure. This is one I did with just the 12 Holbein pastels. And they're the light pastels, or called soft pastels. The 12 set that I had. I gave the rest of it to my sister, so I don't have them. And I really loved this. And I blended colors here. I blended the orange and yellow, and to kind of give it a brown effect. Thank you. What was my other one? The other one I really loved. This is the book that I had, hold on, maybe it is in Magical Delights. Hold on, let me look through it. Oh my goodness. The books are all so similar that I can't remember what book it was that I colored. I'm telling you it was Tenderful Enchantments. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I knew it. It was Tenderful Enchantments. This was the one that I did. And this one, again, I only used the 12 soft pastels. And I loved it. You would think that 12 pencils would be a lot, but what did Christine say? She's going to stop drawing? What did Christine say? Oh, she's going to start doing paper. She's stuck on the paper lady. I did watch her. I saw her making purses, like as gift bags. Oh, good. The first coloring I did, this is Fairy Miracles. Is this one you're talking about? AJ, go. Just stop what? You stop. We'll figure it out, AJ. Find something else to do, honey. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Christine. We know you will. There's another one. Thank you. He's a little pest, but I don't know. I love kids, and I've worked with all kids from babies up to high school. So I have a soft spot in my heart for them being out of school. And I used to be a parent educator for teen moms. So I worked with them all the way from pregnancy through 3 years old. Not the parents, but the children once they were 3 years old. Yeah, I love this book. I had told myself that I was going, look at the bindings all. I really have loved this book, but I was going to color all the pages in order, and I did pretty good until, let's see, I was doing them in order. I really like this one. It came out so bright. I think I used Polly's on this one. Might have been Prisma's. I think it was Polly's. And I was having so much fun, but I had a couple pages that, like this, I didn't care too much for. Well, that wasn't really a page, it's just but I really like this double page spread. I don't know why the camera is so off. That better? I tried always doing the side page too, but I only got, it is totally a loved book, and I wanted it to lay flat, so I broke it. I had fun, and I got through a few. I was having fun with the, I had just gotten the glaze, the jelly roll glaze, and I was having so fun. Yeah, he's going to keep coming on, but we'll probably figure it out. First off, we know everybody that comes on to streams, so that right there is going to tell us. And that's it. That's all she wrote, and then I started going. Well, I colored that one at Christmas. I was really happy with this one. I really loved the color palette. So pretty. And I was really proud of myself how round my candy canes came. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Christine and Mo and Kim with those wrenches, they know how to wield them. Yeah, Christine, or Mo, I don't think that's he who should not be named. Oh, thank you. Let's see. I started one and didn't finish it. I was playing around. I think those were Holbein's. That's why I was playing around in this book. But yeah, I just stopped. I think I did that one. So I think I did 20 pages, and then I wanted to do a page or keep doing it in order. And then, oh, I think it died. My phone is shutting down. Guys, I have to go. I think the phone is going to die. I have it plugged in, but for some reason it's saying it's going to power off. So I love you guys. Thank you. It was so much fun. We have been here for 2 hours. Thank you all for coming. It was really a blast, and I think I'm going to come on again. All right, guys, and maybe come on later tonight. I